Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. She's very loving. She just nearly fell off the desk. Because she won't come on me completely. She just put two paws on me. Hello. Okay, we're going to play with the fairies today. Let's have a look at this setup. Happy Sunday, everybody. Oh, I haven't got my glasses with me. Doesn't matter. The fairies. Should we play with the fairies? I bet you would like to play with the fairies. Happy Sunday to ya. Dear Lula, you sound happy. What was coming through before I done the reading was, what is this? What is this feeling? You feel happy. And it's like, then her body purrs. Signs that you're happy. Happy Sunday. Merry, merry. Merry, merry. Let's just pull some cards and see what comes through. We've got the Ten of Spring, Ten of Wands. It says, ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Okay. So a message from the fairies. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Got one more card. The Six of Autumn, which is the Six of Pentacles. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. With that being the Six of Pentacles, because what was coming through was carrying a heavy burden because you're clearing your karma. Okay. So the good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. The Three of Winter, the Three of Swords, the card of heartbreak, heart loss. Reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Very much feels like clearing our karma. The Five of Autumn, the Five of Pentacles, going through the transition. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Okay. Ask for help from others. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. But then we have this, an unexpected inflow of money. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. But it's a sad time. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. So what is this? What is this feeling? What is this that's going on? in my life, you're going through the transition. It's not like a midlife crisis. It's a midlife transition. Okay. I feel drawn just to flick through the book, and we've gone to the Seven of Summer. There are pros and cons to virtually every decision. The situation you're currently in is demanding a choice from you, and procrastination is simply no longer an option. When you decide, but what you decide involves actions that many... I'm going to put the light on, because my eyes look ever so heavy today. We won't talk about like the application of today's makeup. But I've personally been sleeping very peacefully. What you decide involves actions that may benefit you physically, emotionally, financially, intellectually, or spiritually. Recognizing that you always have a choice is a great realization about your personal power. However, it also means that you are responsible for the outcome of your choices. The moment to choose has arrived. You could make a list of every possible alternative and evaluate it, or you could ask God and your angels for guidance, but the time to choose is now. Daydreaming can be a lovely way to get insight into a challenge to avoid taking action. Make sure that your imaginings serve a productive and positive purpose. Make a plan to put your dreams into action, one step at a time. A fairy allows sunlight to shine through a prism onto a bed of white roses. The roses indicate that his intentions are pure, but the prism shows that there are many possibilities. The additional meanings of this card: wishful thinking, needing to regain focus, over-analysing, too many choices, receiving guidance to detox. Okay. Right, where should we go now? We're going to the Oracle. Reach out to others for comfort and love. Ask for help from others. Reach out to others for assistance. I need your loving like the sunshine. Everybody's gotta hurt sometime. There's a magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown, yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Cheers, happy Sunday. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. Magical gateway. The fairies are asking you to step through the fairy door and into their world of magic and wonder. They're telling you that fairy tales are real and that you're never too old to believe in fairies. Perhaps you've been thinking about embarking on a fairy path. If you're using this deck, the chances are you already have more than a passing interest in the ways of the fae. If so, now is the time to walk through the fairy door and fully embrace your magical fairy self. The golden key to this fairy door resides inside your heart. It's important to know that once you step through this magical gateway, your life will be changed. You'll see and feel nature in a deeper way. You'll feel more connected to the plants, trees and flowers, and develop a deeper compassion for all living things. You might even find yourself becoming vegan or vegetarian if you're not already. Your interest in conversation and the environment could also be heightened. These are all traits of someone who has ventured through the fairy door, so consider this carefully. If you're at all unsure whether you should walk through the fairy door, meditate on the question until you know in your heart that it's the right thing to do. Once you pass through the door, prepare for more magic and joy to enter your life, knowing that you're always safe, protected, and loved. Has it been a heavy night? I feel like it's been a heavy night. My energy feels like heavy. My eyes feel heavy. But I feel just fine. But I can feel the heaviness behind my eyes. Let's go to the unicorns. Cynthia. Oh, well, Lucy, you look stunning, really. I thought it looked like I had like bags under my eyes. Thank you, Cynthia. Good morning, darling. Well, good afternoon. It's 14:12 here in the UK. Imagine. What would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? Imagine. When you imagine your dream coming true, you help make it happen. This card asks you to think of a wish that you really want and imagine that it has come true. Next, close your eyes and notice how your body feels while you think about your wish. How do you feel? Excited, happy, nervous, or some other way? Do you feel tingles anywhere in your body? What else do you feel? Now notice what you see when you imagine your wish coming true. What people, colours and things do you see? What do you see yourself doing as your wish comes true? What else do you see? Then listen for any words that you hear in your mind. What do you hear? What do you think it means? At this point, focus on your thoughts as you think about your dream. Do you have any ideas? Anything else that you think? When you imagine your dream coming true and notice all your feelings, thoughts, words and visions, you help make it happen. This is the power of the human imagination. It's sometimes called faith. You may be surprised when your wish comes true in a better way than you think. Let yourself see all sorts of wonderful dreams and wishes and have faith that they'll come true in ways beyond your greatest imagination. It's 10:12 where Cynthia is here, still cozied in bed, sounds good. Was up till 4 AM getting everything out of bedroom closet. It's all out of the closet now, coming out of the closet. Fixed one leak, the hurricane bought another one. In a good disposition though, yes. It's a lovely sunny day. It's a lovely day. The dahlias are looking lovely. The sunflowers, sunflower season over now, but the dahlias are still, they're wonderful. I've got the romance angels here. I was going to use the mermaids and dolphins, so I was trying to keep it quite, it's all mystical, isn't it? Mystical and magical. But, no, not today. Mermaids and dolphins, not coming out to play. Okay. But we do have the romance angels. I'll take that card just there. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Should we read about playfulness? The romance angels are cherubs who embody all things romantic and who have a happy, youthful sense of playfulness. They delight in the wonders of love and ask you to do the same. The angels want to help you fall back in love with life again by guiding you to enjoy yourself. This comes from a spirit of joy and adventure. The angels ask you, when was the last time you had fun? If you don't remember, then it's long overdue for you to add some playtime into your schedule. The angels say that fun is a necessity, not a luxury. The activity can be free of charge, such as exploring nature, auditioning for a local theatrical production, joining a community sports team, or trying something new. Playfulness is a good investment of your time, as it will renew your energy levels and elevate your mood. Playtime is essential in relationships too. To keep the free-spirited component of dating alive, plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. Imagine. Date nights. Plan regular date nights with your partner and take turns creatively planning fun activities such as miniature golf, karaoke, walking through a flower garden, or flying kites together. What would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? I don't remember the bronze-looking statue being on your shelf. Okay, should we talk about her? You might have to do the research though, because I'll have to go off of the live to do that. I only noticed her, I believe, in yesterday's video. So I went through a phase where I collected angels, more fairies. So we have an angel down, but the rest are fairies. And there was a lot more of those, but they've been condensed down. These are the ones that I chose to remain. And then Emily, I don't know, it might have been for my birthday, for some occasion, she gifted me this bronze statue. That's her name. Ocean. Ocean. She has a parrot. I did Google it when I got it, but it slipped my mind the meaning. Looks a little bit out of place being bronze, but what actually you could notice was the pussycats climbing up the wall, up the window frame, should we say that? She was sitting here, agreed, and the fairy here, the kind of the mother of all, what's that say? Orishas. I don't know what that word means. No need to research her. She's a water Orisha. Anyway. And this is the Pearl Fairy, but she's got a poorly ankle. But she's all good. So it's like a mirroring. So that was from Emily. Oh. We read about playfulness. Let's go to the journey of love. Oh, I haven't been on for long. I'm still standing better than I've ever been. I'm looking like a true survivor. Just noticing all the drip marks down my coffee cup. I'm not going to show you them, but they're there. Oh, they might be on that side as well. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her Grace. Card number 17. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, within a sensual deepening of relationship with your own body or with the body of another, through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim, and to collect shells and lie on your back in the moonlight gazing at the stars. So, the message that come through, good morning Moon Cookie darling. Good morning to the channel of love. Happy Sunday to you all. Cheers. Cheers Moon Cookie darling. Cheers to the channel of lovers. Cheers to Sunday. I did see your comment just as I stopped the live yesterday. Cheers for yesterday, Moon Cookie. So when I came on, I felt like the question was, what is this? Like, what's going on? What is this I'm feeling? I'm going to start again. The goddess is awakening within your life. It may be within your own body, within a sensual deepening of relationship with your own body or with the body of another, through expanding creativity, a sudden burst of feeling that you cannot logically explain, a desire to move, to dance, to express yourself, to sing, to write music, to draw, to play in nature, to swim, and to collect shells, and to lie on your back in the moonlight, gazing at the stars. Also, to make love. I was really expecting that to be in the list. The desire to make love. Let her reach you. She is calling to you from ancient times, calling you to allow her more deeply into your life. Celebrate the divine feminine. She is coming to life for you. Whether man or woman, your life is about to be touched by her magic, never to be the same again. This oracle brings you a message. There is a woman who brings divine blessing into your life, who is trying to connect to you more deeply. The blessing may be one that is obvious or one that is hidden in a challenge. The woman may be your own body if you are female, or your own inner feminine if you are male. It may be a spiritual or physical being, the great mother, your lover, your sister, or your dearest friend. It may be a woman as yet unknown to you, but who holds a soul contract with you, an agreement predestined to awaken you. The empowerment will come to you not by rejecting what is offered by this feminine presence, but by embracing it and finding your truth through it. This is exciting because it means you are growing. You are entering into the feminine temples of wisdom and finding a home there. Oh, that's amazing. I was born long before our time, and yet my time with you is something new. For you awaken in me a spirit that was longing for release, waiting for your touch. I thought I was safe to stay inside the boundaries and walls I carried with me. You touched all of me, and we walked outside the lines together. It would be a county, Moon Cookie, Nottinghamshire. 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 Will actually come under Sherwood. But, we all know about Sherwood Forest, don't we now? Because it comes under the county of Nottinghamshire. Hi, Jess. Okay, I'm going to get another card from now. Across the Waters, card number 23. You are being called across the waters as if crossing a bridge of light from one ocean to a far greater one. These waters are your emotional waters, holding your feelings, your attitudes, your expectations and your fears and doubts, as well as your hopes and dreams. It can seem like such a lot to navigate. Sometimes our waters feel overcrowded, as if swarms of people were descending into the ocean on a sweltering hot day. Hardly finding a space in the water to cool ourselves, we can feel as though there is just no room for faith, trust, peace and love. There is just too much happening in that water. We yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene, giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. Her grace. So we yearn for the cool, calm mountain lake, serene giving, echoing a gentle dispensation of grace. You're being called across the waters, out from an overcrowded sea into the cool spaciousness of the endless lake. So it's time to let go of some mental clutter, some attitudes, some thoughts. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine, all the words are coming out, aren't they? Imagine. Okay. Just imagine asking for help. Ask for help and bathe yourself in the green and gold rays of healing colour. Just imagine them cascading down around you and through you like a waterfall. It's a bit like you're moving to a new neighbourhood in a cleaner and more spacious town. It might be a bit unfamiliar at first, but soon enough you'll enjoy the difference. This oracle brings you a message. It is your time to think about something in a different light. Soon you will have a shift in perspective, and the feeling of overwhelmed stress and just too much going on will be replaced with serene trust and peacefulness. Know that beneath even the most chaotic mind is a place of deep quiet, serenity within. Do whatever helps you dive deep to find it. Dance, take some rest, meditate, do yoga, write, paint, make love. It's in there this time. Make music. In that quiet serenity within, you'll be leaving unnecessary chaos behind, and you'll be presented with the gift of a new way forward. I'm just going to show you where it says make love. It's like somewhere right there. Make love. Inhaling the soft scent of promised taste, the nectar moist upon my lips, I savour each sip across my tongue, dwelling in the moment's pleasure, warm and sweet, bathed in tingling thirst. I find myself wanting you, wanting more. Hey Sherry, happy Sunday darling. Emerald Flame, Archangel Raphael, I've been getting messages to call him in. Okay. Channel of Love cards. Healing. Should we go to the Archangels then? Let's go to the Archangel Power Tarot. Make a wish. Now, I've seen 17 twice now, and I was drawn to go to Wayne Dyer. You'll see it when you believe it. I'm not sure if we've read page 17 though. Anyway, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Wayne Dyer. Page number 17. Okay, some suggestions. Well, hang on, because let's start at the top of the page. I was going to start there. But we start with and anxiety. So, let's read. And anxiety that goes with soaring above the life to which you have accustomed yourself. We won't read the beginning part of that. You may not want to imagine what you can be, ready to make that shift. You want to stay with the familiar and within your own zone of comfort. Most of your resistance to accepting the possibility of transformation come from being willing to carry on pretty much as you always have. Yet I know that you would not be reading these pages this moment if you were not at least curious about the possibility of soaring beyond that which you have known as your accustomed lifestyle up until now. And I can assure you that there is very little real work to do. Once you realise that you are much more than a pile once you realise that you are much more than a pile of bones, it's that not wanting to imagine like what could be. I don't want to imagine what I would see, feel, think and hear if my wish came true. Scared of your own wish. Makes sense. Healing the anxiety from the toxicity of my old job. And I can assure you that there is very little real work to do. Once you realise that you are much more than a pile of bones, muscle, organs and blood, you are on your way. Once you begin to ask who this person is that you have come to call yourself, you are on your way. Once you begin to realise that you yourself are divine just by the fact that you have a mind and a universal intelligence that backs up your form, you are already zooming ahead. The rest will happen almost automatically. Some suggestions for personal transformation. Practice thinking about yourself and others in formless ways. Take a few moments each day to evaluate yourself, not in terms of your performance in the physical world, but in terms of pure thought and feeling. Imagine yourself actually standing in the back of your physical self. Watch yourself acting and interacting and feel what you are feeling. Do not criticise or judge. Simply note how your form is behaving and what it is feeling. Be an observer as your form is going through its chosen motions. Use the observer exercise with other people. Begin to notice how they destroy their potential for happiness and success because they identify exclusively with their forms. As you watch them going through their frustration, their frustrating motions, know that this is not really the total human being at all. That behind each one of the people you meet every single day is a divine, invisible, thinking being. In your close relationships, meet your loved ones in a place where there can be no limits, in thoughts beyond the form, and you will see that most of your differences are unimportant, that the real human being behind all that form is much more than your physical eyes reveal. Vow to relate to that part. Make an effort to go beyond your own comfort zones on a regular basis. Listen to the real you inside who is encouraging you to transcend yourself, rather than the old you who said you were incapable of such a task. Ask yourself, what patterns in my life do I continuously repeat because that is where I am most comfortable? When you have an honest answer, work to begin a new approach to your thought processes. If you have not spent any time in the wilderness because the idea violates one of your comfort zones, make a commitment to do precisely that. By extending yourself to new levels, you will put transformation in your life. Make an effort to cease labelling yourself as a means of identifying who you are as a human being. Long ago, I stopped identifying myself by any professional title. When people ask me what I do, I usually reply with some silly remark like, "Pleasure is my business." Yet behind that little wisecrack is a lot of truth. I do everything because I am everything. Yes, of course I write, but that is only a small portion of what I am. And essentially my writing is a means of expressing my thoughts. Yes, I do professional speaking, but again that label would only serve to restrict me. My speaking is also an expression of my humanity. Eliminating the titles and labels reduces our inclination to compartmentalise and restrict our lives. Soren Kierkegaard said, "Once you label me, you negate me." Almost all of our labels refer somehow to form and what we do with our physical bodies. When you stop identifying yourself exclusively through form, then your profession, age, race, sex, nationality, financial picture, list of accumulations, awards, handicaps, level of fitness, and any other label becomes meaningless. Discontinuing the labelling process will help you to define who you are in more spiritual and profound terms. If you must label, try this one on. I am connected to the perfect intelligence that supports all form, and therefore I am a part and parcel of it all. I have no limitations and no compartments. I am not going to get it all. I am it all already. Begin to view your mind, your non-form side, as new and miraculous. Know that your mind is capable of transcending your form and that your body is in large part controlled by your mind. Imagine yourself with a lemon in your hand. Now imagine bringing the lemon close to your mouth and biting right into it. This exercise will create a rush of saliva into your mouth as your body's reaction to the imaginary invasion of citric acid. This is transformation in action. Your mind is causing your physical self to respond. That is precisely what hypnosis is about. It is a way of directly contacting the state of mind that allows you to transcend your form, to transcend pain by refusing to register painful signals. This amazing power is always with you. Work each day to clear yourself of the two factors that do the most to inhibit your personal transformation, negativity, in such a way as to destroy your body as well. Every negative thought is an inhibitor to personal transformation. It keeps you clogged up, just as cholesterol clogs up an artery. When you are filled with negativity, you are kept from attaining higher levels of happiness. The inclination to judge others also serves as a gigantic inhibitor of your personal transformation. When you judge another person, you do not define him or her, you define yourself. Your judgment of another says nothing at all about that person. It only says that you need to judge the person in that you are doing. So saying more about yourself than about the other, or judgmental terms. Remind yourself that this is an indication at the moment and where you are not. That here may be a signal that you are identifying in some way with the judged person. What bothers us most about others quite often is something we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves, or even something we need more of. Try to be more interested in what is causing you to feel judgmental than in what is wrong with that other person. After a while, you will find yourself replacing negativity and judgment with a gentle and loving inward look at why this is hooking you. Higher consciousness or personal transformation involves putting the golden rule into practice, and when you slip, applying that same rule to yourself, you will discover that the world has not changed, but that you are now a totally different human being, a transformed human being. It is truly a great feeling to take over your own inner life. Examine how you treat the physical or visible you. As you begin the clearing process above, you'll find yourself becoming more and more in balance, improving your exercise habits and nutritional intake. As negativity and judgment go, so will habits of self-abuse directed at your form. You will begin to know that the food you eat is maintaining the wondrous temple that houses your being. You will see the old self-defeating habits of form destruction. You will see the old self-defeating habits of form destruction disappear, and you will honour the form as a manifestation of you. It all works perfectly together when you allow it. Allow yourself time to meditate quietly by yourself. Meditation is a powerful tool, and it is as simple as breathing. You should choose your own style of meditation. Maybe it will help if I tell you a little bit about mine. I go to a quiet place, and with eyes closed, I visualise a pastel kind of light. Any thought is pushed away by the power of the light. As I become more and more peaceful, I see a white light in the centre of the field of pastel and feel I am moving closer and closer to the white. When I finally go through that light, it is very much like going through the gate I described. Interesting, magical gateway. I feel energised and totally in control of myself and my surroundings. Exquisite peace is the best term I can think of for this place. I feel as rested as if I have slept soundly for 8 hours. When I leave this level, I feel totally connected to all of mankind. In fact, I call this meditation my connection to all of eternity, because someplace deep inside of me, I am freed from my form completely. After meditating, I know that I can accomplish anything. Some of my most profound ideas, my very best speeches, and my most personally satisfying writing emerge after meditating, and my appreciation for my loved ones can only be described as a peak experience. Try it. Use your own method, but give yourself the time and quiet space to be alone with the invisible you. Miracles are waiting for you in that spectacular space. Go there. It is truly exquisite. Above all, be kind and understanding of yourself. Be especially kind to yourself if you behave in a way that you dislike. Talk kindly to yourself. Be patient with yourself when you find it difficult to be a holy person. It takes a lot of practice, just as it took a lot of practice to develop neurotic and judgmental habits. Forgive yourself, and then when you do not act as you want to, use your actions as a reminder of where you are and where you are not. The more you extend kindness to yourself, the more the more it will become your automatic response to others. By way of summary, we had this yesterday, because we started on page 21 yesterday. By way of summary, I offer the broccoli metaphor. Imagine yourself going to your local grocery store and buying a package of frozen broccoli because you are attracted by the beautiful picture on the wrapper. When you get the broccoli home, you are still so attracted to the picture that you empty the contents into the garbage and proceed to prepare the wrapper for dinner. As you put the picture of the broccoli on your plate, you suddenly realise that you are going to be very hungry if all you have is the packaging. Your life may be just like that. You may be paying so much attention to the package that contains the real you that you toss away the most vital ingredients. Your form is the package, and while its beauty and appearance may seem all important, it primarily serves to contain all the rest of your magnificent humanity. The container cannot give you the pleasure and satisfaction and nourishment that the contents do. Even though you cannot see what is inside that beautiful package, you know that whatever it is provides you with important and irreplaceable nourishment. A lifetime of focusing exclusively on the package will result in a spiritually undernourished and quite unhappy you. Sunday service complete. I might catch up with you guys later, depending on the feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Have yourself a fantastic Sunday. I will talk to you all soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.